of the few trees with leaves, and look how beautiful that is, huh? I like that house as well. Late season pollinators. Alright guys, I've had to throw out all my footage. Everything from the last 2 weeks I had to toss it because I don't have on, my camera's not working. The Rocksteady on it, which keeps it steady, is not working, so I'm trying it again right now. I had it at 30 frames per second, now I got it at 60. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know what's going on, but I lost valuable footage. You know, a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to share, and it's gone. Right now I'm just kind of testing to see if this is even going to work. 2.7K, 30 frames per second. You know, if you're going to do something slow motion, if I wanted to slow this down, then I'm going to put it to 60. We'll try that right now. Alright, this is 60 frames per second, 27K. And I can do this in slow motion. About 10:30, and I don't know, maybe that sun will break here soon. We're gonna head outside. Got some things to do around the house here. I got a whole list of to-dos today, right there. So we're gonna get started on that. I got a couple bottles of tonic water here, seltzer water, that aren't any good anymore. They've been sitting there since summer. That's right, I need to do the water over here too. And grab this. That's where the water drips, if it drips. I'm gonna fill this bad boy up if I've got any more out here. This I primarily use for coffee or drinking water. I don't use it to cook with that much. There's nothing wrong with it. I just try to grab the cooking water from the smaller bottles if I can. Grab my list of things to do. Did I even mention that I need to empty this little bucket of ashes, which I'll show you where I do that here in a couple minutes. Alright, there you go. Let's see. Take this bucket over here. I've just been dumping my ashes right into this fire pit for now. As good a place as any. It's like a burn pit here. One of these days we'll have a burn and hopefully we don't burn the yard down. Joking. Stuff anyway, so I'm done. There we go, made some room. Put this in the recyclables. This goes right behind the wood stove here. yourself, Jack. All right. I don't have my little black book with me. How will I know what to do? Or did I already take that out? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. It blends right in. This needs a good cleaning here too. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Oh, I lost my glasses. I have no idea where my glasses are. Again. I know I had them on last night or brought them into the house. I remember they were hanging on my t-shirt, I think. And actually in this pocket up here, but oh boy, they're not now. So kind of looking around on the ground out here where I know where I was. I don't see anything. You guys see anything? Glasses anywhere? Alright, hopefully as I wander around today, they will show up. That'd be a good thing. Alright, here's what I want to accomplish today. Let's see if we can do this. I need to chop up maybe a little bit more wood for this mini wood stove here in the little RV. Bring some more wood into the house, big house for that wood stove. Try to get a walk in, finish up my laundry. And I think maybe we're going to get a little sunshine this afternoon. That would be great. And that would be good for a walk if that happens. Just make it a little more enticing, you know. And it's not too warm out right now either, I'll tell you that. Alright, check that off the list. The water's done. I get these filled up every couple weeks. I've got a couple different containers over here. Pretty soon I'll have to move them inside the house into my studio because it's going to be too cold out here and everything's going to just freeze. This will be nothing but ice. I wanted to show you guys my potatoes. Ha ha ha. That's all of them, but hey, I'm happy. You know, I didn't put any effort into it, just stuck some potatoes in the ground, a couple, and here's what I got. So I've been just keeping them in this cooler here in the garage for now. I'm probably going to have to do better than that real soon, but I think they're alright for now. Here's the other place that I keep the water. Right right here. We got a nice spigot right there. Spout, whatever you call it. And there's the potatoes on top there. I got several lawnmowers here. I'm going to be doing some kind of trade with this guy when I get my snowblower back. This Honda Husky here, this actually works fine. I'm not sure I want to part with that yet. I may keep it as a backup. But I'm trying to make some room in here. I am going to get rid of this Honda though. This one has no wheels on the front of it, but the engine's great. And then we've got this Craftsman right here. And that one also works, but I just don't want it anymore. It's got a bad tire on it. And then, of course, in front we've got my Cobalt electric lawnmower, which I absolutely love, and that's really all I want. What else? I don't know. I may have him either fix up this chainsaw or I may get rid of it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I at least want to clean it up myself. And over here somewhere, let's go down this side over here. I'm going to get rid of this weed eater over here. I don't want this anymore. Where is that? Right here. Hanging up right here. We are going to get rid of this as well. I've got my electric one, and that's really all I want. So I'm going to bring this thing out and see if this guy's also interested in that. This is in really good shape too, you know. I don't want it anymore. I don't like mixing gas and oil and all the things you got to do with these gas engines. It's just not my thing. I did some clipping of the trees out here, or getting rid of some. I actually, this is what I'm over here for right now. I cut down most of this oak tree there. Well, I did cut, I'm sorry, most of this maple, pretty much, right? I left it there though for a clothesline, because we don't want a big maple right there in our yard. That would totally block out the sun, and I don't want that. There was another little one and then a small oak next to it. We got rid of all of that. I was chopping some wood yesterday. For the cubic mini wood stove, and I started replenishing this a little bit because we're starting to use wood now. So I got a little bit in there chopped up. I've got to get a new chain for my saw. I'd like to get a backup one, and I gotta sharpen the one I have. The chipmunks are still out. That's crazy. I gotta fill up that bird feeder. That reminds me. We're done with the river this year. No more out there. It's too cold now. It doesn't look like it's gonna change. I gotta get Susan's kayak up. Alright, one of the projects I want to tackle this afternoon is to get some of this cut up here so it can dry out. Got a whole bunch of brush here from that oak tree. Those two oak trees, the little oak trees, and the maple. It's a bit though, you know, when that stuff dries out, that'll make nice kindling wood. And these bigger pieces are perfect for the Mini. So down the road, this will be good stuff, and I want to get started on it right now. I've got to sharpen the chain on this. It is not very sharp, so it's not doing that great a job. We're getting a little pile of logs here. It takes a while to cut this stuff up. I mean, it's easy, but it still takes time. And the sun sets early here on this side of the hill. Alright, I had a couple little oaks like this, straight up, growing straight up. But I'm going to get rid of them now, and there's a little bit of firewood there. This is all good for the cubic. And then the branches I can use for just kindling in general. How you doing, Henry? We are going to get Henry back on the road here, get him fixed up. He runs, but he gets to a certain point and he starts acting funky. So we are going to get this beast back where it needs to be, because it's always been a great ride. Alright, we got a little spot right in here where we're going to keep this stuff. All the wood's gone, it's gotta be dried out. Alright, all cleaned up for now. I'm doing my workout. Wow, it looks so nice out there tonight. You almost want to go out there, but it's just too cold, man. Meaning, if you fall in, we don't have the proper gear for falling into the water. Finishing up my workout up here, guys. And that's what's going on. 3:31. And that sun has just about poked behind that hill there. It's our last little bit right there, as you can see it. Maybe up at the top. I'm going to do a little bit more out here. I've gotten most of what I wanted to get done today. I did get the kayak up. I did get the wood cut up that I wanted to. I may still chop a couple pieces for the Mini. I don't really need it though. And it's looking good out here. Oh, I got my workout done. And still have to do the dishes, a few other things, but we are pretty much done. Ready to celebrate my stepson's birthday tonight, 26th birthday coming up. And the biggest thing that's happening here is the decision has been made that we are gonna keep Henry on the road. Why not, man? I can throw some money into this, get it going, keep it going for a couple years. I'd really like to keep it going for a couple years and save some money up. So that's the plan, because this thing's still got some life in it and I really love it. So I'm not ready to give it up yet. I'm not ready to give up on it. I have been borrowing my parents' car over here while I was deciding what to do here. I wasn't sure if I was going to get a different car. You know, I had some money that I could spend on it, but I'm going to save that money and save some more money and then be able to get exactly what I want down the road. Down the road! Hopefully not too far either.